gates. Presume I go through here and proceed. No checks. Shows 4 kilometers to the top. Okay, the nature has been touched because there's this road running up and down, so most of the way. Let's see. Pretty much the land of Oman. It's all these rocks, and we are not far from Oman to the border. This famous heritage of Al Ain, World Heritage Site. The land of the forefathers who actually made UAE happen. Stopping post, get off and have a look. Okay, Al Ain. There's downtown city center, and there's part way up to the rocks, so you could get a lot more view from here once I get to the top of this rock. Right, Al Ain. Okay, we are here at the Al Ain, and the green oasis down below is actually a man-made version of it, and it's not the real thing. As you can see, these mountains being cut through to make way for the road up to the top of the mountain. It's where the hotel is and a restaurant, so very much of the natural world has been also touched here, even though the statement shows that the natural part of this land is what is protected and cared for, but yet again it's not. So here we are. Most people have a look at where this heritage part of the sites are, so I'll keep a look on it and see if I can find it. I'm here at Al Ain. Very important, very interesting, I should say. What I can see, busloads of Mercure, the Eco Group hotel bus shuttles going back and forth. Now, if I were to say, there's no tourists. There are tourists. They're in buses, and here I am once again in a well, this is a car park, not even the locals. Well, it's 2:30 in the afternoon, so I wouldn't blame the locals for not coming. But it's not that weather that is blastingly hot either, so I don't see why anyone wants to come and enjoy this beautiful breeze up on these hills. Yet again, cut through the mountain, the pristine mountain. Well, I can't complain because I'm driving up here. If I had the time, I would be climbing this mountain. Instead, I'm driving up this sort of almost like a race circuit, Formula One race circuit down below there. And if you have a look at on that road, which I drove all this way up, pretty interesting and pretty sad to see that the mountain has been cut through to actually make a way for this road going up. It's a three-lane section. And saying all of that, look at these road bollards being thrown down the mountainway. Not only have destroyed the entire mountain structure coming up here, but also we have no respect for the nature. And there is a bin that's stuck down below there. There's bollards being thrown down, the plastic bollards that divides the road during road construction has been thrown out, and it's not been preserved and protected. What a shame that we are unable to do what humans are meant to do, respect and accept our nature and the natural world in the most beautiful way. All this is good, giving access to see the land from a different perspective without having to fly up in the sky. So here we have it. Beautiful, I should say. Beautiful breeze up here, probably about 25, 27 degrees, if not for the breeze, and it's about 30 degrees otherwise. Myself in the picture, driving this car, picked it up this morning, and here we are, Al Ain. That's a road that I drove behind me, more like a Formula One race circuit, winding the way through up to the top. And I'm probably about another 500 to 700 meters to get up to the top, which would have a different view altogether, I assume. Also, there might be lots of restaurants and lots of places to eat, rest, do things, and shopping and souvenir shops and all sorts. One of the important things is Al Ain is one of the World Heritage Site areas of old mounds that used to be here. Nobody seems to know, so I'm just going to go see upstairs, up in the top of the mountain here, if there's a information gathering place, or even ask a local. I've asked a few locals, they haven't a clue. I've also read out the name of the heritage site. Nobody seems to have a clue, and they come up here with no understanding about the history and the heritage of this place. So let me find out what's going on. Well, I'm in United Arab Emirates. Listen to what I'm listening. Pretty cool, huh? You got to have this kind of music going up the hill. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. Very interesting. I'm just about reaching the top. It would have been so interesting if I had to hike up here. What a shame. Instead, coming up here in the car. speed limit is pretty slow, and you need to have that kind of slow speed. So you can see the actual side guards have been pushed away because people have gone through it. Looks like, yeah, must be sensible in roads like this. It's not a racetrack, it's just a road. It's not a runway, it's a road.
سوا تشات نطرح سؤال ونجمع حوله عدة آراء، لكن الرأي الأخير بيعود إلك.
There you go.
سوا تشات، سؤال محدد وآراء متعددة. سؤالنا لليوم: كيف تستعمل مصادر الأخبار المختلفة لتكوين رأيك؟
All we have is telecommunication towers. Mercure Hotel is up here. So there's a Jabal Hafeet Mercure Hotel up here. No wonder that's the Mercure shuttle bus going up and down here. So you would have had we doing all this anyway. Look out here, look out here, got a lovely scenery out there. There's a desert road which I drove. There's the airport down below. There's the oasis. They're trying to plant trees. Lovely breeze out here, absolutely lovely breeze. And please don't litter, okay? So if I just take the camera through here, have a look what's in there. Is that litter? Just thrown everything down below. Okay, litter, and would I be able to find something quite obvious? There's a Coca-Cola just through that gap there in the middle. See the Coca-Cola? And then plastic bottles strewn right down below this pristine mountainscape. Cups, drink cups, fast food, plastic. People haven't a clue how to protect our natural world. We'll leave that to the locals and to the international population that travels the world to remind themselves how to protect our natural world and respect it. Because if you don't respect this world, one is that you don't actually respect anything that's around you. That's very selfish. Okay, I would be enjoying the nature, but it's an eyesore which I can't avoid not to mention on all of my travels around the world. I hope one day we will realize what we are doing and be too late for us to reverse it. We need to remember and recognize our actions today and make some effort to change our mentality towards not behaving incorrectly and unreasonably towards oneself first of all and towards the others, and this should be for the entire world to enjoy. And how beautiful is that? Look at this landscape. The nature is at its best, but we tend to somehow touch the element of beauty and discard that element of beauty by the material aspect of life and our negligence and our neglect of not reminding ourselves to take our rubbish home in a simple form. Don't throw it out. Cigarette butts, everything, from everything to everything is here. Anyway, the way of destroying our natural beauty is these horrible graffiti. Names written down it. Shouldn't be. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? The gates have been destroyed. The railing has been taken out. How could somebody do this? Look at that. They cut the railings. What purpose? Why have they done that? Look at this. The protective barrier has been taken out. Yeah, because there's a lovely little design on there. And that's just disappeared. Look. It has been taken out. Oh, Owen. Why don't you come with me one of these days and have a look of our world and what we do. Look at the graffiti. Look at everything. That is not natural for us to do this, is it? It's beautiful. Look at that. Don't know if they're houses or what, but it's beautiful out here. From the top you get a beautiful perspective of the land below us here. Desert land and this beautiful amazing rock standing up here on its own. There's it's down below there, and quite an interesting site, I should say. And look at up here. It's all the houses and massive construction site out there, building houses, row upon row of houses. And okay, let me just go and have a look at this little statement out here, because that's what we've got. And again, people have just written absolutely all the script on there. The Jabal Hafeet mountain, that's what we wanted to say. Jabal Hafeet mountain, the only mountains area in the Abu Dhabi Emirate. 3,300 meters above the sea level. It's close, it's part of the mountain bordering Oman. It's 17 kilometers long and 4 kilometers wide, and made from predominantly tertiary sedimentary rock, limestone. As you can see, it's just really works on that. Well, this is interesting. It's the Jabal Hafeet mountain road, extends 11.7 kilometers up the mountain, and it voted as one of the 10 great mountain roads of the world. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so we've got all the look at these people, are just crazy. They've taken these golden decorative rail off here. They cut or they unscrew it. I don't know what they've done it, but they've taken it away. It's terrible, 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 aren't they? Just doing something like that to natural heritage. That's the sand dunes, low end of sand dunes, and so on. I have asked the locals, and it is the 3,000-year-old history about the those mounds, the old traditions. And so I'm just going to try and see if I can find this place.